Hey everybody, Mike here. Before we get going on today's episode, I would just like to remind you that we are sponsored by Steady Broke Clothing. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. Head over to steadybroke.com, put a bunch of stuff in your cart, use the coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout, and you'll save 15% on your entire order. That's everything you got in your cart, ship, and all that stuff. It's pretty sweet. Good deal. Special thanks to Steady Broke for sponsoring us, believing in this delightful little audio, what have you. But yeah, steadybrokeling.com, CamAuto15 at checkout. They're a sponsor. Support them, because they support us. Anyway, on to the show.
Moments. The Mona Lisa has no eyebrows. Venus de Milo lacks arms. Chickens that have no lips. Why ask why? Try Bud Dry. It's cold filtered for smooth draft taste and dry brewed for no aftertaste. So when it comes to refreshment, nothing's missing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome
Fresh.
to this Camcast. How we doing?
Yes, we are good
Doing
now.
swell.
Hey, now that I've actually logged in with a new phone, what does it say I am?
Ooh, let's go figure this out. First off, I am Doc Taste. Here to slap the taste out your mouth, dear leader.
Anonymous
you're-
mink.
Yes, the anonymous mink.
What the hell? Google!
Uncle Radical, professor of the ghetto arts himself.
Apparently an anonymous mink.
Yes, he is.
The Google gods have forever smitten you, sir.
And we are also joined by the birthday boy himself. Well, a week past.
I'll take it.
Whatever.
Thank you, sirs.
yeah.
I am Gavin
P-Car.
Phuket.
Gavin Picar should have bought a Focus RS Paquette.
Well, we could
Well,
segue that into a thing. but
Real quick.
right off the bat.
Yeah, much better than me getting yelled at for something I was looking at. Although I will say, so transitioning from one poor car choice to another. So guess I'm taking some everyday driver advice, and I have
Really?
set myself a realistic budget, and I am looking just hard local.
Yeah?
So like 25 miles of my zip code.
Oh, damn.
You know what's in shocking abundance on KSL?
Civics?
Honda CRVs. Subaru Outbacks.
Mini Cooper S's.
No shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you are taking the Todd Deacon approach.
Well, I
The,
mean,
the Todd Deacon / Pizza Dad approach.
well, it was.
Yeah.
Well, it
Can
was.
we give a shout out to the dad?
I mean,
Hi, Pizza
obviously.
Dad. Thank you for your for the birthday present, by the way.
Yeah, get better, Dad. But no,
Yes.
I was just listening yesterday as I was getting some stuff from my girlfriend's apartment, and that came out. I'm like, why am I looking for dumb things? Why don't I just see what's in my price range? And there are also a lot of Kia Souls, and
You don't want that.
no. Well, Trent had one. That was interesting. It wasn't the worst thing.
Did you ever drive it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
and it was a
Soul-
5-speed car. Like a
The-
manual.
That changes things.
Yeah.
The Kia Soul actually was not a bad
No.
little vehicle for what it is.
Yeah.
For the segment it's in, it's not
I
a bad
guess
car.
so.
Yeah, like it's not
A,
bad.
a very good friend of mine has a 2013 Kia Soul, and I mean, freeways are a little difficult,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
but it's
fair.
also it's an automatic car though.
Okay.
So I could totally see the manual being a much more interesting approach.
They're a more engaging experience, yes.
Well,
yeah.
and I'm sure you can put more power down. I mean, like look at the BRZ; it's a whole extra second to 60 with the automatic than it is the manual.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, better power to the ground output.
I mean,
stuff.
and the Soul came out right when, Hyundai Kia were really starting to kick off the better car game.
yeah,
Like that's
like
that was
just,
And I mean,
just after the Genesis really like hit hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
And so, and I mean, to be honest, like the dancing rodents
the hamsters.
probably would have sold me on that as is. If I wasn't a
Probably.
car guy, I would have been like, oh my God, that's adorable.
That's
I'm going to buy a
hilarious.
Soul.
No, those were hilarious commercials.
They
Yeah.
really were.
Yeah.
Now
So-
they're just getting tired.
Well, I mean,
You can only spin a hamster in the wheel for so long.
you can only overdub it with two JZs on dynos for so many pulls.
Oh God.
Quick rant.
What
Did
do
you
you
see
got?
the regular car reviews video on the $150,000 TJZ swapped Impreza RS.
The RS. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
I saw about 47 seconds of the intro, and I just skipped.
I watched the whole thing, and I found myself yelling at the TV.
Yeah, me too.
Did Mr. Regular not like the JZ?
No, he wasn't a fan of it, and I'm not a fan of that car. Like, I think we're
It's a trash build. It's not done yet.
No, and the dude had a hard time making 400 horsepower out of an EJ25. How?
So, of course, the cheat code is JZ.
Well, I could rattle off some local tuners that a lot of people know that have fucked up downpipe installs.
Yeah, but also I can just tell
So-
you, I can also just point to the internet and say there are a bunch of dudes with 400 plus horsepower
Sure.
daily, Subarus.
Do you want to talk to Vinny about it?
I mean,
it's
Vinny.
It's not hard to make 400 in a Subaru. It's hard to keep a Subaru together at 400.
That's true.
Vin-
Without, throwing rods and spinning bearings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sean's making stupid power in his.
How much is he making?
Enough to set the car on fire twice?
Okay, that's enough.
I mean, it's a.
That-
Has he hit 500 yet?
I think he's over. It's still a full interior street car.
Wow.
Like, the only thing holding him back from being like a TT1 or a TTU car is just the fact that all the interior is in there with the jungle gym.
Right.
So,
I mean, you got to have cup holders with a cage.
yeah. Well, hey,
I
man.
mean,
It's,
who else is going to hold my Mountain Dew while I'm putting down laps?
Yeah,
It's
can't have somebody else in the car with you. That's a
No.
weight penalty.
dude,
Yeah.
it's a street legal car up there in Wyoming. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah.
Rad.
Yeah, man. But, no,
I mean, everything's street legal in Wyoming.
yeah.
Do they have emissions? I can't imagine.
They don't have anything.
I
No.
can't imagine they have anything.
Wyoming is an entire state of, well, I mean, you're here, so I guess you can do whatever the hell you want.
Montana's like that too, right?
Yes.
A lot of
Yeah.
states are, a lot of the upper Midwest and west, north, whatever, before you get to the Northwest proper.
Like northwestern Great Plains area.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, North Dakota, like you walked in with a bill of sale. You didn't even need a title. You just walk into the DMV with a bill of sale. And they
Written on a napkin.
Yeah, they handed you a license plate and stickers good for 2 years, and they said, see ya.
Fuck it.
Wow. All these guys getting like their fucking sketchy, very illegal imported cars titled and registered in Florida. No, man. North Dakota.
Well,
I mean, that's really what you need to be doing, guys. We just it's the Peace Garden state. Let's just go ahead and run with it.
Yeah, just go there and then just register the car there, and then every
Well, a
couple
lot of
years.
people do Montana too with
Oh.
no sales tax.
Yeah.
I mean, that is there's a bonus for that. And
Yeah.
then there's the like the $49 alldayregistration.com guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you register your vehicle under their corporation of $49 all day registration, and
Yeah.
then you have your forwarding address as your address.
Sure.
And then you just give them $49 every year, and then they forward your registration to you.
Yeah, I need to do that.
And then you drive around with Montana plates and registered to a company, and
Yeah.
there's nothing they can do about it.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's why all these super cool cars in Utah have Montana plates. Like GTRs with Montana plates.
Well, I mean-
Lamborghinis with Montana plates.
A personal
Ferrari,
friend
yeah.
of mine who has had like 991 GT3s and Turbo S's, he has he's done it in Montana because of the sole fact of sales tax.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and
When my
from what
parents and
understand-
when my parents and I were looking at buying what is now my car back fucking 14 years ago.
Yeah, 05 was a minute ago.
Yeah, we were looking up at we bought in September of 04.
Right.
And we were looking at cars in Montana because my dad's sister lives up there.
Yep.
Nice.
And just use that address and then just not pay sales tax. But anyway,
Well, there we go.
I mean, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think even Montana, if the vehicle's 10 years or older, I think you pay one fee, and it's like as long as you pay a yearly fee or something like that, I think you keep the plate or something like that. It's like a lifetime registration of some kind.
does it come with a special sticker? You
I
think?
don't think it does.
Really? Because I'm just thinking about like cops pulling you over and stuff.
Well, I mean, if they give you the permanent sticker, I would imagine maybe there's that.
I would suspect there's a permanent sticker. or
I don't
something.
know. I don't know. Maybe they just give you a month sticker. I don't know. It's Montana. I don't
Fuck
know.
it.
Huh. I mean, yeah.
I'd just like to point out that that's an XJ220
What?
running ahead of God only knows what hunk of shit Chevy that is.
That's actually a Mustang.
I was going to say that looks
Whatever.
like a Ford product.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's like half again as wide as a hatchback Mustang.
I mean, but also the XJ220 should very well be in front of that Ford hunk of shit.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah. It's a goddamn XJ220.
I mean, there's that. Hey, did you guys see the XJ220 that was spotted on the visit page on Facebook? Vehicles I see in traffic.
I know the page. I didn't see the car.
Yeah, somebody spotted a dark blue one in California traffic.
huh? Interesting.
There was
Took
one
some pictures.
that stopped by when Gold Rush 2016?
Something like that. Yeah.
When Gold Rush 2016 stopped by, it was wrapped in the Union Jack livery.
Of course it would be.
That's the first one I've ever seen.
Rad.
And that was, yes.
Well, it's not like they're a common vehicle. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not Camrys.
No. No.
Not really.
I've
no.
seen a handful of Veyrons before seeing one of those.
Exactly.
But it also doesn't take a whole lot of imagination to buy a Veyron.
Hey.
Zing.
Just saying.
Ah.
Sorry, I'll drink to that. Anyway, so,
All right. Well,
well, I mean, let's just go ahead and roll right into it then, yeah?
Well, we started talking about the Focus RS.
And we can continue talking about the Focus RS.
Yeah,
Yes.
so head gaskets, that's kind of been a hot topic as of late.
yes. And
And I think we've mentioned this before on the podcast.
We have, however...
we have a couple of times. We've just kind of reported on other people's reporting of speculations and theories.
Yes, but now Ford has finally stepped up to the plate,
Yep.
and they've kind of issued a fix.
So it's now a TSB then.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yep. Technical
All right.
service bulletin.
Yeah.
And, yeah, all RS owners can come in and get their vehicle checked for free. There's a specific build range. I think it's August of one year to July of the next, where they're really
August of 2015 and July of 2017.
yeah, like that range
Okay,
is what
perfect.
they're really focusing in on.
Focusing.
Indeed.
Womp, womp.
I try. Anyway, so everybody who comes in, odds are you will probably get a new head gasket. So, hooray!
Yeah.
And depending on the severity of the overheating issue you may or may not have been experiencing, they will also replace the cylinder head.
Yes. You
For
will,
free?
For free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they messed up.
They done
They-
goofed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Well, what their testing procedure is, it's pretty intense. They will take your car, like, plug on this, like, pressure thing and pressurize the cylinders.
Yeah.
And then wait several hours to
Wow.
see, like, overnight sort of thing. And if it drops more than a certain amount in that time,
Yeah.
new cylinder head and head gasket. But if it's just, if it, like, holds or if it drops not as much,
So, I mean, they're
just
being,
new head gasket.
they're being real thorough about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
well they
Ford,
should be.
Ford's really, I mean, they're taking care of it. They already admitted that, they screwed up.
It's taken them a little while. Like, that hasn't been just like I guess everyone expects the most on the internet, right?
Yeah, they want-
everything to be fixed super fast. But
yeah,
like,
they want everything right now.
this is actually pretty quick for a manufacturer to turn around and be like, sorry, guys, we fucked up. Here's a free solution for you. We're just going to take
yeah.
your car for a night.
Considering that
Or-
they're covering, it's 2 model years, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's only been until recently that people have started having issues, or people that are modifying their cars.
Well,
I know a
stock-
lot of stock cars have been having the issue as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about 6s between stock and modified.
Okay.
And it's only really at least I've only heard of it really happened in the last 6 months or so.
That's
Right,
really
because when the RS came out, nobody heard of anything like this. There were already people modifying the car as soon as it came out.
Yeah, Mountoon was like one of the first people on it, I believe.
And
Yeah.
I don't remember if anybody actually said anything about having any like head issue or saying, "Oh, we already found the weak link" or something like
No.
that.
No.
Nope.
So
Just
this
a
was,
longevity issue.
right.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people wanted to point to the people modifying their cars, but then people with stock cars are like, nope, happening to me too.
Which is funny because I now know 3 people that
Yeah.
own these cars, and none of them have had any issues. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like the problem seemed to be it wasn't just like, all these vehicles from August to July.
Yeah.
It was some vehicles here and there. So
it was very sporadic.
it was very weird. So
Which
Yeah.
makes me think that somebody just put the wrong pallet of head gaskets on the assembly line, and people were just grabbing them off the top, being
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
"Whatever, this is what I'm putting in here," and they didn't do that to every assembly line. I mean, I don't know how these cars are built anymore. I don't
like-
know how Ford actually does it. I'm assuming 99% of it is automated now.
I would presume so. But the weird thing is, though, it's not like they could have been mixing up Mustang gaskets and Focus RS gaskets, because those are different gaskets, aren't they?
But
Yeah,
wasn't
they're
that the original issue though? Is that
I don't
they
think
were
so.
Well, that was the
speaking of putting the Mustang gasket
Well,
on the Focus?
yeah, that was one of the proposed theories. Like we don't have,
Right.
yeah, we don't know, we don't fully understand why this is happening, but this is the fix. So
Sure.
and
Okay,
with
Professor Dave question. Anybody who's a Ford technician that has actually fixed this, write to us, mailbag@camautomag.com. I would like to know if the part you pull off the car is different from the one you put on the car. That's all
Or
I
if
want
it's
to know.
just like a different thickness, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to know. I would love an inside detail on that.
Yeah.
Or if there's just different geometry between the gasket design.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it
Well-
could have even been something that was just minor in testing that ended
Yeah.
up being a bigger problem
Yeah.
in the real world. It happens.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if it is the other 2-3 EcoBoost head gaskets going on,
Yeah.
then it is definitely a physically different gasket. Like it has different chambers for their
Different holes.
Yeah.
the
For their-
cooling systems on the transverse
Yeah, for their
Yeah, they're
EcoBoosts are
different.
far different.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we would like to know exactly what was going on.
I know there are a couple listeners of
Yeah.
our show who are Ford technicians or are pretty high up in Ford in the technical service
Yeah.
departments. So I'd love to hear from one of you guys.
Mailbag, camautomag.com, or slide into our DMs.
You know?
At Cam Automag, all of the social medias.
Yep.
Exactly.
Plug that
Boom.
shit.
Okay, well, anywho, so Ford's just being the good guy.
Yep.
They're actually fixing it.
This is why I like Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fixing.
Buy their shit.
Yeah. They're
I mean-
doing the same. Well, they're handling this issue better than Toyota did with the 7M motors back in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Toyota, it took them a long time to say, yeah, we published the wrong numbers.
Yeah, they flat out refused to do that for the longest time.
Yeah, exactly. And they were just like, no,
Well, you
it's not us.
You remember the self-accelerating Prius or Prii?
Yeah.
Took them a fucking minute to like come around.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there was no comment here, no comment there.
No, they were just
or-
like,
No. Yeah. It was just a whole lot of like, no, not our problem. No.
yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, man.
So, I mean, hey, kudos to Ford. And
Yeah.
I know I think their stock dropped a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's probably going back up soon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fairly stable.
Buy Ford while you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have bought it when it was $8 a share years ago.
Jesus,
But
what's
back
it
in
at now?
the economic crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
GM was like real cheap too.
Yeah.
They were effectively nothing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
GM was real cheap because their tax dollars were paying for it.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah.
And like it took GM a while. Like Ford, it was like $8, and then a couple weeks later, doubled.
I still wish I bought Ferrari 308s back in the day
Yeah, well,
because those are triple in cost now.
yeah, well. I wish we all shadow drafted a time machine at some point, but here we are.
I mean, I'm
living in the here and now.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my time machine.
I think you got to make your own time machine, don't you, Dave?
Well, I don't know. I've got to slip and fall off of a bathroom like toilet seat while I'm trying to hang a clock, and then
And there you go.
figure out the flux capacitor, and it's just all uphill from there, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Who's the president in 1985? Future boy,
It's Ronald Reagan.
the actor.
Oh, God.
Okay, that was good.
Yes. Well,
Okay, well, I mean, scooting right along.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so first off,
Yes.
have you both seen the Liberty Walk Mira that debuted at Tokyo Auto Salon?
I saw a photo of it. It didn't get me as triggered as I thought it would, but
Yeah.
like I'm still a little shook.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, well, I saw it too.
and yeah, I've seen it, and I saw comments about it, and
What are people saying?
they're treating it like Kato-san hacked up a Mura and did all this stuff, even though they're commenting on a story that clearly says this thing started life as a kit car.
Yeah, this
You
is
know, people don't read, right?
I know, but like to comment on these things, you have to go through the thing.
Do you read your terms and conditions? No, you scroll down and you hit OK.
exactly.
That's what people are looking at pictures and they're getting triggered and they scroll down to the comment section.
Now-
Should they
like-
try to be the first person to say something shit?
Well,
now
yeah.
I'll be honest. I will.
Well,
admit,
and then they just completely ignore the other 12 people who said literally the exact same thing.
Well, yeah, because their opinion is most important.
Oh, God.
No, not even that. Their voice is most important.
Just reading the comments on the Jalopnik
Yeah,
story,
I'll
it's
go
just
with that.
copy and paste and copy and paste. It's like,
so I will admit, when I first saw the pictures of it and the coverage of it, I was like, oh great, they're cutting up a fucking mirror. That's awesome. And then I caught wind and started reading some stuff. It's a kit. Now I'm a little more lax to it now.
If it's a kid and if it's not an actual Mira,
No.
fuck it.
Well, I mean,
I don't care.
well,
and I guess even then, I don't think any of us will ever have the money to be able to play with something like that.
It doesn't come down to that. I don't think though. I think it comes down to just the appreciation of a Mira and seeing someone else bastardize it.
This reminds me. It's like a real life take on like John Sibel's photoshops.
yeah, his renderings.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
renderings that he does.
Yeah.
A lot of those things are like really cool as a concept, and you're like, I'd never do that, but that looks
Right.
really cool.
Yeah.
This is one of those, but
This
I
is-
can appreciate that it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with the fact that it's not an actual Miura, so I'm okay with
I
it.
think it comes down to that, and I think part of me just getting older is kind of not worrying as much about some things and not trying to give as much of a fuck all the time. And I can just say, like, that's your car. You put a lot of fucking effort and work into that. Go enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy your thing
I can definitely appreciate the craftsmanship
of that because
Yeah.
it's actually
Yeah.
done well.
I mean, Kato-san,
He
he doesn't just take a bandsaw to people's cars, bolt on some over fenders, and slam it with a huge wing and call it good.
Right.
Yeah.
Shots fired, RWB. I get it. I know. I'm going to get some hate mail for that.
Hey,
Whatever. Fuck it. No, I mean he's got a decent idea of what he's doing and the purpose of it.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Now, if that car actually gets driven, I doubt it will.
Well, it can get driven. It does get driven a little bit. The problem is it has an insanely tiny fuel cell in it, so it only has a range of about 60 miles.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Li- li-
so 60 miles.
yeah.
Okay.
Much like a
So
lot of...
what the hell motor is in this thing?
It's a 302. So it started life
Modern
as
302?
no, like a...
Oh, so they
So
basically they literally reskinned it. They left a GT40-esque drivetrain in it.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, then at that point, it's a bastard child, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to look at a Miura and be like, "Oh my god, that's a pushrod Ford. That's hot." Like they're not going to do that.
If you're
No.
going to do that, just buy a fucking Pantera.
Yeah. There you
Call
go.
it good.
Problem solved.
Okay. No, I mean, once I found out that this wasn't an actual Miura, I was okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it.
I like the. I think it's a very aggressive looking car. I dig it.
yeah.
I'm
And
not-
it definitely does look aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like all of the comments I saw were people complaining about, like, how dare you put, over fenders on something like that. It's like, those are actually really kind of subtle and small over fenders. Like, you notice them, but they're not crazy.
Honestly, if the rivet
They're not Rocket Bunny.
if the rivet area, like the space where the rivets and stuff are,
Yeah.
and like the gap between panel and flare was
Yeah.
like filled in,
Yeah.
most people probably wouldn't realize that those are wider than a factory.
They wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
I guarantee you they wouldn't.
Most
Yeah.
people would not. I mean, yeah, maybe you'd get
Some
a couple
would.
of the Lambo
Some
guys.
would.
They'd be like,
Well,
"Oh,
yeah.
that's a subtle increase in width." I mean, some
Yeah.
people would notice that.
Yeah.
And I really wish that was more of a thing rather than just like people
Well-
riveting on. Fenders.
Well, there's a perfect example of this. So with the BRZs and the 86s, you get
Yeah.
the Rocket Bunny kit, which is all
Yep.
Revit-done.
Yeah.
Aimgain makes a kit for it, and it is just as wide and it looks a lot the same, but it is a molded-in kit, and it looks
See,
so different.
I don't
Yes.
understand why people don't like flowing body lines.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate this a
Yeah.
lot more now.
Yeah.
The 240SX that I just picked up that you guys saw,
Yeah.
that's got molded in over fenders on it.
Yeah.
And it looks really clean.
Yep.
Like, more people need to do that. It
Yep.
looks unfinished. I can understand it looks,
But don't people like that? Or I guess scene kids like that, right? They
Well,
like
I mean, yeah.
being raw and gritty.
Well,
and
yeah, like this whole
I
thing.
think they
well,
like, I think
right
they just
now
like
they do.
not having to try.
Well, yeah,
They
and
bolt everything
Okay,
on that
okay,
they ordered on
Scene
Amazon.
Kids, Scene Kids 6 years ago.
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it's one of those things. Like they went
That's
from
part of the appeal.
well, I've seen this thing go full circle. I remember when it was like you molded in whatever shitty body kit you ordered out of the back of Super Street onto your shitbox Civic.
The Black Widow kit on your CB7 Accord sedan.
Damn right, Vader, how you doing?
Yes.
Catfish mouths on all the things. To going from that to like an OEM plus thing for not just the Euro guys, but for everybody, and then wide bodies, and then over fenders. A wide body that you didn't have to spend a shit ton of money to have like molded in and all that stuff.
So we're almost back to full circle.
Yeah, we're going back. We're getting back there.
Okay. I mean, no. Now that you say it, it didn't occur to me until you just spelled it out right
I'm
there.
okay with this.
Yeah.
I mean, history teaches us that man learns nothing from history.
No.
So
God, no.
it'll definitely repeat itself.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said about so many other things.
So,
I cannot wait to see what a reboot like Rat Rod movement is going to look like.
I mean, I would say that there's been a resurgence in Rat Rod for at least the last 5 years.
yeah, they're starting to pick up.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And we're starting to see kind of more modern takes on those, where instead of it just being like, I have a Sawzall and the ability to at least weld two pieces of metal together so they won't come flying off on the freeway.
Right.
It's
I have 4 boat batteries wired up in 96-volt series. I have a pair of jumper cables and an old coat hanger. I'm going to see how much stuff I could stick to this Buick
yeah,
before I run out of coat hanger.
yeah, like it's
Valid.
yeah, no, it's like everything's coming around again,
Yeah.
and it's just, and now that we have the internet, like,
Well, things are taking off so much harder than
Yeah.
they used to
Well,
because
yeah.
of communication.
yeah, and I mean,
Everything
it was like,
is so much easier
Communication and
accessed.
distribution of
Yeah.
other ideas.
well, yeah, like everybody hates, like this RWB, Rocket Bunny, like rivet-on fender flare shit. They've been doing that in Japan since the 80s.
Yeah, they've been doing that a long fucking
Like,
time.
this is, like, dudes would just bolt on, like,
This isn't
wider-
a fad.
No, this is just a thing that they did because it's like, oh, I need more tire.
It's
And
a
then because
it's
of
a
the
recent
internet-
it's
Yeah.
a recent stylized take on something old.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, that's what anything is, really.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be honest with you.
Yeah. Like, it went from dudes, just like spending time at the track, like chasing a lap time, being like, I need more tire.
Yeah.
I have skill saw. I have rivet gun. I have flares from a Jeep. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
And then bolting on 20 more millimeters of contact patch. Now it's, I have -7 degrees of camber on all 4 corners. I must stunt, so all you fools know what's up.
Right. See, that's where I have the problem with it. It's no longer the I'm doing what I can to increase this function or to make this work.
No, it's flexing.
Now it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm gonna do this for angry reacts only, that kind of shit.
Well, yeah.
Or for Instagram likes
yeah,
or whatever.
exactly. Oh, damn, 2,500 likes because my bagged auto Subaru, has 36 degrees of camber.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sick dog.
Well, I just remember...
Sick build, bruh.
How many miles you get out of those tires, boy?
Fuck. How many miles you get out of those sidewalls? More like,
feet, baby. Feet. No, well, like, I don't know if you remember this, Dave, but, like, dudes were putting, like, with, like, clapped out S2000s and very sketchy, NA1 NSXs. They were getting, like, Penske shocks because they had the full height adjustability because it was a motorsport thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were
Yes.
just using them to dump everything.
Which makes me
I do
sad.
actually remember that.
$5,000 just
Yeah.
shocks.
Well, that's how
coilovers to just dump everything.
that. I mean,
And, like-
low was a lifestyle. Low is still a lifestyle. I get
Yeah.
it. I was kind of a mini trucker guy for a little bit. I had
Yeah.
a bagged S10. I
Yeah.
really want something else low like that.
Sure.
The mini truck thing. They're a lifestyle. They are the poster child for low as a lifestyle.
Well, and also
Yeah.
lowriders from the fucking 80s and 90s.
exactly
Or, I mean, even older. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
there's actually,
low-
like,
lowrider-
there's culture there.
Yeah, lowrider culture goes back to like post-war LA.
I was going to say, like,
Exactly.
the 50s. Yeah.
like
Exactly.
yeah, like the 40s in the
So-
Latino neighborhoods in
Yeah.
LA. It's insane.
So I can see the takes from all of those different things going into this newer, modern,
Yeah.
stylized spin. And I think that's all it is it's a stylized spin. And these guys are just taking it a step further. They have the money to blow on parts that they can use for their specific intended purpose, but they're not using it for its intended purpose.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
making it work for theirs.
Yeah.
And on one hand, that's what hot rodding's always been about. On the other
That's
hand,
what car modification has always been about.
yeah, right, exactly.
To an extent.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's, where now it's just, flexing on dem hoes, or whatever the kids these days say. I don't
Haters
know.
gonna hate or whatever.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Potatoes gonna, I don't know, get the fuck off my lawn. I don't
Something
care.
something vape.
Exactly.
You damn kids.
Exactly.
Well,
Go blow a ringland in your Subaru.
and also, like, listen, we're not going to tell you to not build whatever it is your little heart desires or whatever your credit limit dictates.
Because as well you should.
Yeah, it's your shit. Just, understand that
We're also going to be salty as fuck about it.
we will have opinions on it.
Yeah, just you can build whatever you want, and you can say whatever you want, but that also we all get to reserve the right to say whatever we want and to criticize,
I will respect you.
hopefully constructively.
Yeah, I will respect you for building. Like, if all you want to do is just build a hard ass stance car, and you're willing to put in the work to do that,
Do it
more
well.
power to you.
Do it well.
Yeah,
You need to understand, though, when you do that, not everybody's going to like it.
exactly. I'm not we're not going to tell you to not do it, but I mean, if somebody in this room is not a fan, we will say, "Good job, you followed your heart. It's a good build. We wish you didn't, but whatever."
I mean, that's if it's a good build, though.
Yeah,
And that's when I kind of insert the comment of, like, not necessarily getting mad about it, but it makes me sad. Like, the fact that people do that to, like, 964 911s or
Right.
Honda S2000s or
Right.
BRZs. It's just like
Right.
those cars are meant to take corners real fucking hard, and now they can't because you made it do this one thing. Which, you know what? If that's what your little heart desires, fucking go for it.
yeah, man.
It boils down to what their original intentions were. If they're modifying a car and have
the builders, quote unquote,
Right.
original
right,
intentions.
if
Okay.
they have no idea what they're doing and they're just throwing parts at a car because they think it's cool,
Yeah.
but they actually have some interest
Yeah.
in making a car function better, or maybe making a car more enjoyable, then that's one thing. If they're doing it to get reaction and get likes and piss people off, that's the other. It's like, are you doing it as a style or as a accessory, or are you doing it because you want to kind of explore that side of passion?
I also think there is a middle ground of people people wanting to show up to meets, not to piss people off, but to see their low car with other people's low cars, and
Right, well-
and to feel part of a community there as well.
That's a lifestyle thing.
Yeah,
And that's I can, to some extent, I can accept that.
yeah.
It's when
I can accept it. I'm not going to do it myself, but I'll accept it. I'll accept that if that's your passion, and if you want to do it well, then send it.
I mean, I guess I could go with that.
I'm not trying to change people's minds. I'm just voicing my own opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I for the most part agree with you.
yeah.
What? Really?
Well, I mean,
Shut the fuck up, Gavin. This isn't a groundbreaking thing here.
damn.
Why are you throwing salt all the way across the table?
God damn it.
You know you're gonna have to vacuum this up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
God, it's Jesus.
God,
Did you have to use the coarse
Gavin,
sea salt crystals?
I like using like the Utah Redmond salt, like the red shit.
God, this is like stepping on Legos. God damn it!
Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
All the salt in here, and nobody's got a single fucking French fry.
Fuck you and everybody in your house, Gavin. God damn it.
Hey, is the pizza almost here?
I think they're still making it.
Speaking of salt, really?
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, still making it. Updated at 7:30.
Okay.
Whatever.
Wow.
Cool. All right. So.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. So TLDR. Everybody hates the Liberty Walk Miura.
Everybody hates the Miura. Just
We think it's okay because it's a kit car, and
Because it's not actually a Mira.
yeah,
well, yeah.
'cause it's like, and it's what Kato does. Is what he's been doing for decades.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
mean-
more power to him.
Yeah.
Like he's
So-
a cool dude.
Yeah. He's such a cool dude. So fucking rad.
I cannot say I have had the pleasure of meeting him,
Yeah.
but I know people that have.
Yeah.
And the lot of you have been humbled by his presence, so he's obviously doing something correct.
Oh yeah. No, just
Be a good person.
yeah. He's just a super awesome dude, and he's just like the Liberty Walk shop is around the corner from a school,
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so when the school gets out, he just like opens the doors up and the kids come in and just lose their shit because, how often are you going to see that many Lamborghinis in one place?
In Japan.
Yeah,
Not often.
exactly.
Not often.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
Yeah, and he just lets them like come around, like he puts them in the cars, and like he's just a generally like super positive, awesome dude.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's what I keep hearing from everybody that's met him.
Yeah.
He's just a real class act. He's a real top-notch dude.
oh yeah,
So
so
that's cool.
yep,
Stop hating.
exactly. Just let it be. Let people enjoy things.
The professor said this stance is okay. Let it be. And so it shall be known.
The professor gives his seal of approval.
All right. So.
Rip.
Yeah, rip.
Rip headphone users.
God damn it.
Gavin to death. Let's see.
So Daytona 24 coverage on Fox.
Yeah, so they may have lost for next year, but this year we still have it.
Yay.
And yeah, they there's a Racer.com article that tells you exactly who's going to be calling the race and everything. And before the race actually gets going, there's going to be a nice little tribute to Dan Gurney.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. But here is, and shout out to Superfan Luke for asking about this. Yeah, I have no idea where you'll be able to stream it outside of like the Fox Sports Go app, but much like many big races like this, if you just go on YouTube, there will be a stream that is working.
And I'm sure there's going to be a few that you can dance between.
Exactly.
There's usually 2 or 3 people covering this stuff.
Oh yeah, like
So
So anyway, here's what the schedule is looking like, and I have converted all the times to Mountain Standard Time because, that's what I do because I live here.
So if you're listening in some other part of the country, 1, thank you, and 2, correct accordingly.
Yeah, I mean it's everywhere, and mostly in Eastern Time because that's where everything's based out of.
But
So-
the West Coast is the best coast.
Or so they say. Anyway, so noon to 3, the race will be on Fox.
This is for Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, so Fox proper. And then at 3 p.m., it jumps over to Fox Sports 2.
Okay, and that's going 3 to 8.
Yep. 8 to 9, it's on Fox Sports Go, which is the app, which you will need a cable provider login to get into.
Okay.
Or if you're... A fun fact, if you have a valid, college... email address, something that still says that you're attending to that college,
It's at something.edu.
something like that.
Okay.
And you log in from, your whatever says that you are on the campus.
Okay.
There are ways around that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have all these big cable channels have their own college networks or whatever.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, so
Cool.
yeah, so fun fact. There you go.
Okay, and then from 9 to 11 that night, it's on Fox Sports 1.
Yep. And then it continues from 11 to 6 a.m. on the Fox Sports Go app.
Oh, cool. And then Sunday, 6 to 8:30, it's going to be on Fox Sports 2.
And then the race ends from 8:30 to 1. It is on Fox Sports 1. So,
And it's more than likely going to be on IMSA Radio.
oh yeah, IMSA Radio with John Hindhoff and a lot of your favorites from Radio Le Mans
That's
on
right.
the call.
Cool.
Yep. So that's always a good one. I checked the Radio Le Mans website to see if they had their own little stream of it.
Uh-huh.
They don't.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, I know. But I think if you go to IMSA, IMSA.com or whatever it is, there is a link to IMSA Radio, so you can at least hear it.
Okay.
And you should be able to, at least see live timing and scoring on the website.
Well, that's good.
I highly recommend against getting the IMSA app. It never works. It constantly crashes. It never refreshes. It's just a hunk of shit.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's the IMSA version of the Formula D live stream.
Yeah. The Formula D live stream that's on, the Formula D website. Go to the Network A YouTube page. It's fine and dandy.
Just perfect.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
All day.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Only took him how many years to find a proper media partner?
No shit.
Right?
Yeah, okay. It's whatever.
All about aiming for the youths. But
Total side note in the world of drifting.
Oh, yeah.
Forrest Wank's coming back.
yeah, coming back, and he's on Achilles for this year.
Yeah. So it's one of the approved tire sponsors.
Yep.
So it's Achilles, Nexon, and there was somebody
Falcon.
else. Falcon. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. So that's super cool.
Yeah.
I know some
And-
people are stoked to hear about that.
Yeah, and apparently just hearing about what his car is going to be like next year, it's not going to be like his previous car, and it's not going to be like his party car either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's staying like a stock 3-liter 2JZ, but it's strengthened.
Really?
And they're really more going for, because his problem was, he could throw, drag his dick all over the track on a lead run and just throw the most stylish thing ever. But,
right.
He was kind of slow.
Okay.
So they're focusing more on getting it to be a faster car, a grippier car.
Okay. All right. Making it actually stick. A little
Yeah.
more forward bite.
Make it actually a competitive car.
Gotcha.
So,
Which would be pretty cool. I mean, he's the style daddy.
Yeah.
So maybe he can lay down some goods.
Well, and James Dean and Peter Wojcik, the Warthouse guys, they proved that you can get down with a stock displacement JZ
Absolutely.
and do really, really well.
Well, I mean, Dean's also a great driver.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah.
I'm a Dean fan.
I think we all are.
I hope we all are.
I mean, we're a fan of the driving,
Gavin has no idea what the hell's going on.
the sausages, the country music career. It's all... James Dean's just had a hell of a life.
And somewhere along the way, he picked up an E in his last name and became, like, European.
Yeah. Irish.
Oh, I was just going to mention Porsche 550 Spider,
What?
James Dean.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
The car that killed the James Dean.
Yeah, then the car that's killed everybody else who's found the damn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but I believe in the Porsche 550 Spider conspiracy theory.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Illuminati, you stay right where you are.
I'm going to be right back.
Good God.
I got some people who'd be interested to see you.
FBI, don't you fucking move.
Oh, man.
Well.
All right. Well, shall we clean off these last two
Yeah, so
these last 2 points on the schedule here?
Yeah, so a couple things real quick. Danica Patrick is kind of ending her racing career.
Are we all
God,
really... Are
yes!
we surprised?
I mean,
Tired of her.
it was one of those, like, she did... Like, everything was looking great. Like, she could have done very well if she stuck to open wheel, but then she wanted to go to NASCAR.
She wanted to go beat up on them boys.
And then she
chased-
got her ass handed to.
She chased the dollar sign.
Yeah.
Well, and it's just one of those...
There's nothing wrong with wanting to, push yourself into, go into, up yourself on, like, leagues and stuff if you think you're worthy.
Right.
Part of me wonders if it was just like a manager going like, hey, like, go do this. There's more money here.
I think that was...
There has to be.
That's
has to be it.
probably... I
Yeah.
would almost guarantee that's what's going on.
I don't think anyone's really that cocky.
No. No, because, I mean, it is completely... I mean, there have been plenty of people who've gone between Indy and NASCAR.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
like, the dudes who've done well going back and forth... I mean, there was like a 30-year gap, and then it was Tony Stewart. And then,
Yeah.
We're still kind of waiting.
We'll be waiting for a minute.
I mean, we all remember Juan Pablo. Oh, Juan Pablo.
The only man that could take down a jet dryer on a caution lap.
That's still... You just see him coming down the back straight, and he comes off camera, and then orange flash from the...
Fire.
Yep. Anyway, so she is ending her racing career. She will be at the Daytona 500. She'll be driving the number 7 GoDaddy Chevrolet for Premium Motorsports.
So, I mean, that's business as usual for her.
Actually, it's been a while since she's been with the GoDaddy stuff.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
a little bit, yeah. So, yeah, the number 7 was her number when she first came in. GoDaddy obviously was her first title sponsor.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Tony Uri Jr. will be, chief of the number 7 car, which actually has the charter from the number 35 Premium Motorsports car, so that's why it's actually getting into the Daytona 500. It's guaranteed a spot.
Okay.
So, anyway, Mr. Uri was her first crew chief when she first came over. She has still yet to find a ride for the Indianapolis 500. So,
Think anybody will even pick her up?
there are rumors of some people just wanting to field either a third car for the 500.
Okay.
I mean, like, if she just shows up and posts a time that's not cripplingly slow, which, I mean, she's proven that she is very fast at Indy.
Yeah.
So she'll get in because the IndyCar field is super tiny.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I remember back in my day, back in the day, like, the month of May was all for the Indianapolis 500. You had rookie testing, you had qualifying, you had practice, you had carb day, which
Yeah.
was like the last final test day. Then you had all-day qualifying, and you had dudes out there just, doing 240, just driving out of their fucking mind.
What that must be like.
Apparently it is insanity.
Yeah.
Like, you're on...
I can only imagine.
It's a very low... a very low downforce thing. So, like...
So they're dancing at
240.
240.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, this is back in the day. Like, and
I mean, I've danced at 90 before, and that's still... ugh.
yeah. Like,
So this is Group B at the top of 6th.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, and, like, there were dudes, like, trying to do 240 just so they could make it into the back of the field.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you had a 33-car field, and you had 70, 80 guys trying to get in.
Yeah.
So you had to trap it in order to get there.
You had to just, be a fucking hero. It wasn't like, I'm just trying to do good enough. It's like, nope. I'm going to...
Man.
Not only will I laugh in the face of God, I'm going to point at him. Tell him to fuck right off. And then you get into the gray, and, well, bad things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. Well, cool.
yeah,
So that's all right.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
And then so car and driver laps the new Ford GT.
Yeah, so they do this.
Yes.
Yeah, so they do this thing, the lightning lap, which is...
They haul ass.
Yeah, they go to the Virginia International Raceway. They do the...
VIR.
Yeah. They do...
It's the Grand Course.
Yeah, the Grand Course, which is longer than the full course. They're basically saying, we don't have an equivalent of the Nürburgring, so we're just going to do this here. It is a known commodity, so it's very cool what car and driver's doing.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. Yep. So,
Well, they got fast enough in the car. I believe they had 163.
163 on the front straight.
Yeah.
Which is pretty damn fast.
That
in
is
VIR.
cooking with gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cooking with fucking
Lot-
butane or
that
something.
is-
yeah.
Map gas or some shit.
I think that was the second fastest speed that they recorded.
Now that's
on the
Of
top
the
nuts.
day or
No, of like all the...
all the time?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah, I think the
Wow.
the Porsche 918 eked it out.
No, actually,
Makes me proud.
Well,
at least
no,
as
I
far
mean-
as lap times.
Yeah, lap times, the Ford GT is now the king. It ran a 2:43 dead.
Well, here's something interesting. I was talking with my buddy Chance Hales
Good old
recently.
Chance.
Yes, and shout out
Sub
to-
chance like the Mustang.
Yes, and he was showing me how close Randy Popst is, or how consistent he is.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Popst is- he's a machine.
he is a machine. I wish I wish I was like him.
He's definitely the American Stig.
We all do.
Yes.
Real
I think
quick.
we can all agree.
Yes.
Real quick, pizza's about to be here.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
So should I go down? You go down?
you go down because you got to sign for it.
Okay.
We'll get back to that in a minute, but
But
Yeah.
Popst was like 0.25 seconds or something.
yeah, like that's
like
why he
off of his 918 time with the
Oh,
4GT.
yeah
Good
he
hell.
is like the go-to driver, and it's kind of shocking that he is no longer getting paid to drive race cars.
It's I'm I don't know. Is that his choice, or was that just because he's an older fella and he's just getting
I think-
not chosen?
Well, I think it might have been a little bit from column A and a little bit from column B.
Okay.
So there is that.
All right.
But and for reference, so the IMSA GT cars, when they go there to do their race, they do it on the full course, which is shorter.
Right.
And that car, the race version, came I think 7th overall, and its fast lap is a 1:42.10.
Oh, good hell.
Or no, it qualified 7th, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Well, man, that is boogieing.
yeah, and that was so. The story is Ford, when they were doing their proper Lightning Lap 11 event,
Okay.
Ford couldn't get them a GT in time.
Oh.
Yeah. So then Ford is like, hey, we have one. You may have at it. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they kind of did their Lightning Lap 11.5, and that's when this thing just kind of went fucking apeshit.
Yeah, this thing it ripped a hole in it.
Yeah. Well, another thing is, this car was built to become a race car. with
Well, I mean, and they've done a bang up job. Ford has killed it with the new GT.
yeah, like it did exactly what it set out to be.
It did exactly as it was engineered to do,
Yeah.
exactly as it's always been engineered to do. So, I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
Even as soon as it was, dropped,
Oh yeah,
made public, it was a great car. I'd looked past all the hype of everybody saying, "Oh my god, it doesn't have a V8 anymore." What the fuck? Like it.
yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's faster.
No, like it.
It could have been a twin turbo 4-cylinder for all I give a shit.
Well, I mean,
and if it was doing the same thing, I would still be equally impressed.
I mean, oh yeah,
Right, as Gavin just said, he'd be more impressed if it was a 4-cylinder.
like those the old All-American racers,
Yeah, exactly.
like the IMSA ones. Yeah, with those.
They were running like quad 4s.
They were. Yeah, it was a single turbo 4-cylinder Toyota engine.
Oh, no, okay, you're talking about those. Okay, no, I had something completely different in my head there. But, anywho, surprise me. It just hit me with something.
Whatever's on top. So
Yeah, that. What?
glossing right over that.
That was... Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to find ourselves a treat.
There we go.
I mean, was that off record?
That was...
Because I wasn't plugged in.
I
mean,
I think we caught a little bit of your harmony in both of these microphones.
well,
Thanks for being a team player, Gav.
we appreciate it,
I
buddy.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the pizza this week.
Yeah.
And happy belated birthday, sir.
Oh yeah, there's a piece of cake for you in the fridge.
Yeah. We had cake with your name on it last week.
Not actually with your name on it.
It
but,
really didn't have
yeah.
your name on it.
but
But it's really good cake.
yeah. It's all right. I got you.
Not because you ate it, but because it didn't have my name on it.
Oh.
Go ahead and kiss my ass. I got you a goddamn cake. You ungrateful son of a bitch.
Love you, Mike.
God, is that not the definition of looking a gift horse in the fucking mouth?
I'm gonna fucking fight you. Ass.
God damn.
I'm just preparing you for when you have children.
I'm never going to have children.
Hopefully I'm on that same list.
I am yet another.
Sign me up.
I can't handle the children that are currently alive. I don't want to bring any more into this world.
Damn.
I'm yet another doughy white guy who has all sorts of problems that can be solved easily with therapy, years of it, who's hosting a podcast. No, the world doesn't need me to procreate. We're good. If anything, we're a little over capacity with my ilk. Yet another person another white dude in the Broken People Parade that is podcast hosting.
We're so glad you own it, though, Mike.
I'm not shying away from it.
You know what you're about.
Damn right.
He's the man about town. He knows which end is up.
Yeah. Hell, you're gonna die on, boy.
Oh, God.
He knows exactly what ship he's standing on. and
Anyway, what did
exactly
I
when
miss?
It's sinking. We just said some things about the Ford GT.
Yeah, I pointed out that the race version
Yeah.
did a 142.1 on the full course, which is shorter than the grand course. And that 142.1 was good enough for a 7th overall qualifying position.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was behind, I think, both the Corvettes, both of the M6, both of the BMW M6s.
Mm-hmm.
And this was at last year's IMSA, whatever, GT Challenge at VIR
Yeah.
or whatever. So, but, I mean, not anything to sneeze at.
No.
It would have been cool if they could have run the road car on the full course.
Yeah.
So we can get a direct comparison. But, and then I also was saying, I'm not necessarily sure we should all be shocked that this thing is as good as it is around a racetrack because it was designed to go around a racetrack. Like,
funny how that works.
yeah, the reason it has that, the twin turbo V6 is because that's what the IMSA rules were stating. Like, you can
Right.
have forced induction, but it has to be under, this displacement limit. And then you
Right.
can hurl all the boost at it you want. Or whatever.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay, so before we jump into this, the question we've asked you for this week, which we actually got quite a bit of response on.
I was pleased with the response I got.
This
on
is
Motoring
good.
United
Yeah,
and-
MU had a bunch of good answers.
Yeah.
Motoring United did good. We got some stuff in Drift, Utah.
Yeah,
good.
surprisingly
This was
enough.
on our own original post.
Oh, we
Yeah,
also
there's,
got-
I'm looking at our original post right now.
Yeah.
Utah Association of Euros, though. What the fuck?
Oh, our Euro boys, they're slacking this time.
Fucking-
Did Dad comment?
No, Dad did not
What?
comment. I just got like 3 likes on the post.
And that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
That's disappointing.
it
It
is.
is.
It is. You guys are letting us down.
What the fuck, guys?
God damn. Anywho, so just real quick, again, you can always hit us up, mailbag@camautomag.com.
If you have an idea for a question that you think is
Oh, fire
Like,
something off and then
please
give us
do.
an answer. We
We
love
please
your
do.
feedback.
We do have an email.
Hey, friend of the program, Brandon Kuhn.
Yeah, air cooled daddy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Senior Lufgekult himself.
Yes. So is the title of the email is Cam Sherpa Resume and Roundy Rounds.
I love it already.
There's a track at Springville, and one in Price. It's out by the airport. Turn left at the Walmart. I think there's also one down around Cedar City or St. George. Probably a few scattered around the no man's land of central Utah as well. Up north, the closest thing I'm aware of is Magic Valley Speedway,
And
which
that's
is
the one up in Idaho.
Yep, the one where the owner of the track is friends with the guy who runs the airport, so he has somebody watch the track from the control tower.
Perfect.
Yep.
that's rad.
Yeah, that's why there's some. That's why drifting only goes into the night there on certain days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, their like 2-day events are ridiculous out
They are
there. Magic
awesome.
Valley Speedway, like Twin Falls, Idaho is the Wild West. Still.
Wow.
Like, I mean, shit gets rowdy out there.
Good
So,
to know.
Super shout out to the Magic Valley Speedway guys.
Yeah.
And all the Boise Drift, Idaho
Yeah, the Boise
guys.
Drift dudes. We're
Those,
gonna,
those dudes are chill.
yeah, I think we're definitely going to come up there for a 2-day.
I have a feeling we need to go up there for a 2-day and maybe get some of these guys on the mic.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
And
Or
I
whatever.
guarantee all of them are going to be either drunk or high.
I mean, at the very least, drunk. It is Idaho.
Isn't everyone? Well,
Everybody in Idaho is probably some combination of CrossFit.
well, you're either drunk or Mormon if you're in Idaho.
hey.
Huh?
Well,
Or a white supremacist if you go up far enough.
we said Twin Falls, not Rexburg.
Idaho Falls, where are you at? I got some peeps up in IF and people from Rexburg. I know what's up.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you've seen the pictures that people post of like those trashy girls. They're like, "What city are they from?"
Magno, West Valley. No.
West Boise.
Yes.
Well, mind you, I don't have any problems with anybody who lives in Boise or West Boise, for that matter.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny. Boise is actually kind of a hit place now. Like they have
Yeah.
like a music scene and like an art scene.
It's a
getting
cool
better.
spot.
I know. I went like a couple of years ago and it
Yeah.
was like thriving. It was awesome.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Yeah.
But anywho, we're getting. we're
Can
getting
I
a
rattle
little
off
long
some Motoring United
Well-
comments?
Well,
I also have to finish.
oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Brennan.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Hold on, real quick. Gavin, I need you to turn around and look at this IROC that is spun out.
Eat more beef. Eat free. That's what it needs to say.
That's really what it does.
And it needs to be sponsored by Spubby.
Yeah. You fucking Radwood cowards. Do that to your 3rd-gen Camaro.
Bubker Kurg.
Have
get
it
that-
away.
Just
Have
get
it
that
away.
big NASCAR spoiler on there that says "Eat more beef" on the back. Do it. You won't.
I
I
just
know
wanna
you
put
won't.
that. Okay, real shit. I want to get a 996 911. Put like the modern like ducktail that some people do, and then I want to put that on the back end of it.
Do it. That
Eat
is
more beef.
that is way better than
Hell yeah.
send nudes
Yeah,
because that shit's dumb. Anywho,
it was
so,
funny the first time around.
Like it's one of
Kinda.
the, dude.
Ish.
I mean, it's
I
also
did think
better-
that the Toyota Sienna with the Send News taillights was pretty funny.
that was I will give him that.
I'll allow it.
Yep.
Anyway, Brandon Kuhn.
Yes. Second part of it is I'd also like to submit my qualifications as Cam Sherpa intern. I have a valid driver's license and clean record. I am also of legal age to make beer runs and have decent taste in both beer and music. I also come equipped with my own cavernous backpack and am built low to the ground for speed and maneuverability.
I'm for all of this.
Yes.
I will sign myself up as a reference for Brandon.
Same here.
Letter of recommendation. Here you go.
Oh, God. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Big B's a cool dude.
he's a good dude. He's one of the people who, one day I just said I was working on the Supra back when it was in the storage unit. He just showed up. So, good people. Good quality people.
He is a damn good man.
Yes, he is. If you
So thank you, Brandon.
Yep. Your resume is currently the only one we have on file. We're probably going to, unless we get something else. So if you would like to challenge him for his Sherpa intern position, it's not paid. We may take you on a trip, use you as a mule of some sort.
I'm pretty sure anybody is okay with that, though.
Yeah. Tag along for our cheeky shenanigans. Mailbag at camautomag.com. Let us know you're out there.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay. So this week's question, just to refresh everybody, you have one car and one track or stretch of road, and you have one go at it. So one lap, one run A to B. And the only stipulation I put was whatever track or stretch of road it is, it has to exist right now, today.
Okay.
When you say this, just for the local folk that live in Utah where roads close in the wintertime,
It's still, the road's still there, it's just closed.
so does that road count?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just closed.
We're just saying, current time.
Yeah, you can't go back to, Watkins Glen in the 70s
Well,
when they were...
Monza from 1960 or whatever.
Exactly.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Let me run Old Mulsanne. No,
Yeah,
you can't do
exactly.
that anymore.
No.
It's bullshit.
Back when, the fucking
I
Mulsanne
agree.
course was 30 miles long and ran through 4 or
Fuck.
5 towns.
And the straight was just forever long.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
we miss it, and we love it so.
Yes.
But it doesn't count.
Nope.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Anywho,
Those were the
so-
only stipulations. You could choose any car. If you wanted to blast around in an old, Bentley Brooklyns from the 40s.
Or the old Alphas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a pre-war Alpha.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like-
yes.
Those
Yeah.
race cars, yeah.
Yeah, we're not saying you can't do that.
Because they still exist.
But we're saying, you can't do, the old Mille Miglia course.
Right.
Because that doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
If you can't go there today, we won't allow it.
No dice.
Exactly.
No dice.
So let me rattle off some Motor United comments.
Go
Yeah.
get them, Tiger.
Super shout out to the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hashtag
to all the
Boostgate.
boys.
Hashtag Boostgate 2018.
Please no. We don't need any more 1,000 comment threads.
Fuck it. If I get bored, I'm going to start one.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You'll get Connor involved and
I'm
get
proud.
Joe Lackey involved and Austin
Hey.
Sissom.
Hey, man,
It's
it-
going to be lit. Then I'm going to have to get in there because I'll get tagged a billion times.
Everything I've seen Connor Rowe post, I've been 100% on, so fuck it, let's bring him
Connor's
in.
a good dude. I
We'll
like
bring
him.
him in.
I give him a lot of shit sometimes, but it's all in good fun.
I think you give everybody a lot of shit all the time.
I talk too much shit. I got to tone it down. I got to come down a couple notches.
You really do.
Anyway,
A game.
so Tyler Tarbox, my bad, dude, coming in hot with
Damn.
the 2019 Corvette ZR1
Oh, yeah. I
Oh.
read this.
Yeah.
around Laguna Seca.
Oh, God.
Yes, please. Imagine that through the corkscrew. Oh,
Consider my Jimmy's rustled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Consider my Pampers changed, son.
Yes.
Oh, he
Yes,
also
yes, yes,
replied to his comment with said with a bald eagle riding shotgun.
Well, now I'm aroused.
And then
Stop. My penis can only get so
I mean,
erect.
I'd be shocked if you'd have it any other way, really. That was Tyler Tarbox and this guy, Vinny Cruz III. He said 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR around the Kanjo in Japan.
Conjo, yeah.
The Kanjo. And he
fun
said,
one.
why? Because I have an obsessive fascination with the Japanese car world.
So why didn't you choose a Civic if you're going to be running the Conjo?
If you want to be like the legit Conjo racer, you should be rocking like an EF hatch with some ridiculous built-in A motor.
Like some weird mutant 1.9 that you and your buddy are the only ones who know how to build
Exactly. And you need to have one of those like hockey masks on the back of your seat.
Yes.
that you wear while you're driving because speed cameras and all that.
Exactly. I mean, they could pick your car out of a, 6 dozen because it's the only one with a giant number 7 and Advan livery in the whole Daikokufuto parking area.
But it doesn't matter. They're going to impound it and then it's going to go to auction and you're going to buy it for, 5,000 yen.
Or you're going to finally say, fuck it, and then it's going to end up in Illinois.
Somebody else is going to buy it for 5,000 yen. Your buddy.
Vinny, you just been one-upped, son.
Damn.
So speaking of...
Step your game up, Vinny. You ain't weeb.
So
You ain't shit, son.
This is as plain as cheesecake. Look at that shit.
Oh,
So
God.
speaking
You ain't
of
weeaboo.
the Connor Rowe,
Oh, God.
Connor says 720S around Spa.
Thank God for shifting us off that.
Yeah.
That would be a solid choice. I like that
I mean,
one.
He says,
720S
or
at
he
most.
did change.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
He also said, or a P1 GTR, so he can see how many Gs he can pull off Eau Rouge.
All right.
See if he
Okay.
can go flat out, because Jethro Bovington in an open wheel car went flat out up Eau Rouge.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything like any downforce car, you're going to need to be going flat out.
Yes.
You kind of can't, pussyfoot around that one.
No.
No, sir.
You'll be going flying about $150 at the top.
You,
In that car.
you will soon be ass over tea kettle if you're not flat out in something that requires speed to create downforce.
God, I love that phrase. Just for the record, ass over tea
So
kettle.
Trent
Such a
from
good one.
Sandy wrote in.
Trent from Sandy.
The shadowy billionaire.
The shadowy billionaire. He said, I'm going with the more relaxed route with the manual Ferrari 575M Super America with the top down on the entirety of the PCA or PCH. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds delightful and romantic and everything until you get stuck behind a Winnebago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the one.
Doing 15 under the speed limit.
Oh, kill me now.
And it's got the decal on the back left window that says Keep Portland Weird. And there's something falling off of the
I'm
luggage
all
rack.
for keeping Portland weird.
It wouldn't be... No. It's going to be like some giant fucking thing and some people from the Midwest on their retirement tour.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to have Wisconsin plates. God damn it.
It's going to have like the Road Trip America or whatever, like those rental RVs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I remember there's this old skateboard company called Arcade. They did a tour, and they rented one of those.
Oh.
They destroyed it.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Like, there's a clip at the end, like, the team manager / oldest team, like, the longest tenured team rider, he went to go, like, start the
Yeah.
RV. It wouldn't start, and he went to pull the key out, and the whole ignition thing came out with it.
Not surprised.
Nope.
Not one bit.
No.
Sounds about right. The Econoline was a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
Par for the
honest.
course, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
God
So,
damn.
yep.
Aaron Hamill, Papa Hamill. Papa Banhammer Hamill.
Yeah.
He
Big
says,
ham.
The man with the power.
yes. He actually stopped by like a month ago.
Yeah, you had a beer with him. I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Super cool.
I like him.
He's one of the guys from Texas?
No,
Or-
he's from Illinois. He's from like Chicago.
Oh,
area.
wow, okay.
He-
God damn it.
Way
He
the
has a
other
Focus
side.
RS.
Why
Okay,
did-
rad.
Yeah.
Why did nobody tell me he showed up? God.
He says GT350R around the ring.
Duh.
I mean,
That was one of my choices, actually. That came across my mind. That's not my final answer, though. Dave commented on there. I'm not going to go there.
because I'll give you all answers in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vinny also kind of came back and said,
because somebody asked for clarification.
yeah, and he said the GTR being my road version. He said my track version would be the Huracan Performante on the Mount.
Yeah, I got neighbors around here who have, like, big V8 things.
Yeah,
I heard
sorry.
that in my headphones, so I
Did
know
you?
the listeners at home
Okay.
got
Yeah.
that picked up.
Yeah. He said the Huracan Performante around Mount Panorama, which is where they host Bathurst.
Hey,
Yes.
the
Yes.
12-hour.
So
Which
that
is-
would be fun.
That would
Yeah.
be...
Especially that downhill lefter.
Yeah.
when,
Sky-
when you're clenching wall on one side and then you're clenching tire on the other.
And your butthole is clenching seat.
Oh, there would be bite
When
marks
you-
out of that seat cover. Guaranteed.
When you realize that they put a sharp left then right after Skyline.
Yeah.
No. But they were smart enough to just pave the runoff so you don't exactly have to take it. So you can just bomb straight down. But,
Yes.
you know.
I'm going to take the time penalty.
Here's a good one. Logan Hindman. He said Hoonigan Mustang around Sakuba.
On Scuba.
Yeah,
Okay.
Whoa.
drift style. He
That's-
said too much power plus back-to-back hairpins on a small track equals crash course in Formula Drift.
I mean,
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Logan.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And also, Joe Lackey said he put a bike in his.
Yeah. Which,
The MV Augusta F4RR on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Which is a fucking crazy bike.
Where's that?
Blue Ridge Parkway?
Yeah, is that like east somewhere?
it's
Or is that north?
North?
He's
think
in
it's-
Seattle area.
Okay.
Blue Ridge Parkway, I think, is like North Carolina.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's in the Carolinas, I think.
Oh, so it's going to be one of those twisties that goes down there in them thar hills.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or you will hear dueling banjos.
Okay. So do we have any more from MU there?
That is all from MU, but also Trent is salty at me because I wouldn't tell him what I would choose.
Oh, okay.
Or he said, Gavin, if I have a track option, it would be Mount Panorama stolen from Vinny. But the car would also be a McLaren 675 LT.
Oh, wow.
Solid choice.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bad one.
Nope.
So I've got some here from our original post, our
Okay.
original cam post here.
Yeah.
Longtime friend of the program, Dane Fritz.
Our big sweet boy.
Yes, he is. Love him to death. He says, definitely want to drive an S2000 on Suzuka. And then he said, actually change that to Scuba. He's a big fan of the SUK, mostly because that's what he currently owns.
He's a mountain of a man. He can squeeze into that thing. It's great.
And it's a beautiful combination.
Love it.
But let's see here. Andy Mensch actually also kind of piggybacked on that one and said Suzuka's always been one of my favorite tracks, and I do love an S2000. He notes this by saying he had an AP1 in Suzuka Blue, which is honestly my favorite color for an S2000. Is Suzuka Blue with the blue interior.
Yeah.
And I get so much shit about that. But, fuck it, I like it.
Whatever.
Anywho, and he says, but I'd choose something a bit more wild. He wants a V10 era F1 car.
Because who doesn't love running on grooved tires?
I mean, right? Brandon Kuhn, he said, I want to trick the hell out of a Porsche 964 and scream around Laguna Seca.
Attaboy.
And I know that rustled Gavin's jimmies. He got real happy about that one. My man.
What car?
The 964 around Laguna Seca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says 964.
Yeah.
David Kerr says the Zonda R at Spa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a
solid one.
Connor Reynolds, R32 at Spa, when asked for clarification whether it was a Nissan or Volkswagen, he says both would be great, but definitely the Nissan. So, Alex Crane.
From Motor United as well.
Oh, did he?
Oh.
Okay.
He's from there.
Oh, he's from Motor United. Okay, cool.
Well, there we
cool.
go. Finally getting some crossover.
Yeah, all right. Cam Superfan, Alex Crane.
Congratulations, Alex.
Which, yeah, congratulations,
Yeah, buddy.
on the engagement there.
Yeah, buddy.
So, get it, or whatever, you know.
Yes.
It's professor approved.
Yeah, man.
So, but anywho, he's saying he wants to enjoy a Ford GT on Mount Lemon, which that's a local road to him from Tucson, where he's at. I watched that YouTube video you posted, Alex, and that looked mighty tasty. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to bring something down there. We're gonna have to
invade Arizona.
Take a little ride on the twisty. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go, talk to Alex. Go talk to.
You know what would be awesome if we actually had money is if we had like a Turo challenge.
God, wouldn't that be great?
I mean, just the first part of your statement. If we had money,
I know.
that would be fucking great.
I know.
Which, total side note,
if we
if
had
you-
money for like a $300 a day per person
Oh my God.
Oh,
Turo
Jesus.
challenge, that would be a great fucking day.
Which, since we're talking about money and sponsorships, we do need to give a shout out to Steady Broke
Oh
Clothing
shit!
Company.
Yeah, steady.
Because
God damn
for
it.
some reason we keep forgetting to talk about them in the beginning of the goddamn podcast. Tommy, we love you to death. Really, we do. We're wearing your shit. We love it. And you guys can too.
Yeah.
Go on down to Steady Broke. It's
.com.
steadybroke.com.
Yep.
Go ahead and place an order and use the code CAMAUTO15.
Yep.
And that gets you 15% off of your entire order. So you can look as fly as we do
Just
and help out a sponsor.
just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Exactly.
So there you go. SteadyBroke.com.
Boom.
I'm totally gonna record something and just stick it in at the beginning of this.
We really should.
I've really.
We really got to do better than that.
God damn it.
We love you, Tommy. Really, we do. Please don't pull our funding.
Yeah.
Oh, God, please don't pull our funding. I can't give my T-shirt back.
God.
Okay, and then another Cam superfan, Dan Chalinsky.
Hi, Dan.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw a flag on this one, or at least the first part of.
Oh.
So
What'd he say?
my 190E at Nürburgring in the configuration of the 1984 race with Senna and Lauda.
Doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. I mean,
Because-
unless you're talking about like a 1984 spec 190E, which
Also, we said, I mean, has the configuration of
Well-
Nürburgring changed since the 80s?
I mean they've
The
done.
the 84 race though, was that the GP track or was that Nordschleife?
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, like
Because there's not a lot of changes
well, I think
in
they weren't
Nürburgring.
running the Nordschleife in the 80s.
No.
I think they were.
They were doing the GP.
Yeah, which
And GP hasn't changed, has it?
I
it
don't
has
know.
changed.
It
Has
has
it?
it.
It's changed quite a bit.
Oh.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, damn.
So
Or at
we're
least-
going to disqualify.
Well, wait, we're gonna.
Disqualified.
Well, wait a minute. I'm fairly confident it has changed substantially over the GP course's life.
Okay.
I'm not.
He also
100%.
said the if. He's also taking it back in time, which is against the rules.
Yeah, dude. So,
So
there we go.
you're not getting it
I mean,
past this time, Dan.
No, Dan.
I can see him specifying, like, just specifying the configuration. If it's not doable modern day, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
If it is, cool.
but if not, like if we got you cutting through the infield like the grass,
Nah,
nah, fam.
I mean, I
not
just
going to cut it.
I just give you a +2 on it. +2 seconds. Cut the grass. Fuck it. I don't care. That'd be. I just want to see him cut the grass in a Kazi.
I mean,
I'm down.
you know. Oh God.
And then
Great.
he said number 2, Spa in an 06 575 Maranello with a manual gearbox, not the F1 box.
No, because
So that sounded like a popular Ferrari choice.
Yeah.
From our listeners.
yeah,
From the super fans.
Yes,
yeah,
Well, also the Maranello and the Super America were different.
yeah.
but still,
But still, you know.
Same.
Yep.
yeah, same
So-
but different.
But still same.
Yeah,
Yep. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to read off the Instagram because I put this up on the old Instagram. Yep. So we only got one. Well, we got 2 responses, and then shout out to Jose Rodriguez for pointing out that the blue R34 with the blue R32 with the R34 nose. He's seen that thing running around in the wild, which yeah. It's a shout out to Sketch Bright. That's his car.
Oh, hey,
Yep.
Red.
Yeah. So Bobby Biglug, it was only 1 lap, then your day is over fast on a normal circuit. So I choose the Isle of Man,
Jesus Christ!
and I do it in a Grand Tour, so maybe a DB11.
Holy shit!
If I can pick
My man.
right, if I can pick a track for 1 session or day, then Phillip Island on a YZR M1. I enjoy tracks more on a bike, which whatever.
Okay, yeah,
dude,
absolutely.
And like, damn right, son. If you only get 1 go, fuck it, get your money's worth.
I cannot deny that.
Yeah.
That's a damn good choice.
Yeah, and then good old Basim. He's at Supra HKS 997 GT3 RS at the Nürburgring.
Not bad.
Which
Not bad.
yeah. So
Not bad at all.
that's a solid one.
Could have chosen the 4.0, but not bad.
Whatever.
damn.
Fuck. P-car, Mr. Elitist.
All right, I'm gonna.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
I'm
pull
settled
up-
for that 3.8 shit.
You
God.
said you posted this in Drift Utah, right?
I did post it in
You
Drift
did.
Utah, and
Okay.
I also shared it
there
on
it
my-
is.
yeah.
Okay, cool. I
I'll-
see we've got 7 comments. Wow.
Ooh, there we go. I saw Stucky's like
Stucky right out of the gate was
Fucking
just solid on Drift
Nail
Utah.
beat hammer.
Stuckymania.
Just hit me with a JZX100 and all of Ebisu, fam.
Yo,
Ebisu. I don't know how you fucking pronounce it.
Ebisu.
That super sick shit with the jump
Oh, dude.
and the Toge course.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Give me all of that.
Yeah.
JZX, all that.
Mm.
God damn, I would do naughty things in a 4-door in that place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sir Stuckington, you got it.
Stuckamania gonna run wild all over you.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Shit.
What else you got?
Scott Michael Chamberlain,
Scotty.
our wonderful Mr. Scotty, another
Yep.
Camcast superfan. Nürburgring F1 circuit in a Huracan Super Trofeo.
Interesting.
I like it.
I mean,
I
yeah.
like the way you think, Scott.
Yeah.
Taylor Hatch, again, kind of piggybacking off of Stucky here, says any missile car at Ebisu. I think being able to hot lap like you can there would really help develop as a driver. Also, the style of driving there, especially on North Course and Toge, is the style of drifting I like and want to progress towards. That is cool. You've got a +1 from the professor on that.
Gold star.
Yes.
Absolutely. Pass. I like what you've got. Anywho.
Show me what you've got.
Oh, he also put in a +1 here. He says, or I just want to drive my 240 on that abandoned go-kart track in Lehigh.
Listen, I mean,
Which, I mean, it's in Pleasant Grove, technically, but...
it's a valid answer. It's a terrible answer, but it's a valid answer.
And then Stucky also said, no, dude, that track sucks. Trust me, don't waste this wish on that shit. Which he's right. I mean, he's really right.
Don't waste the magic, man.
Yeah. And so, you know, it's good. And that was about it from the Drift Utahs.
There we go. Well, I threw this on. I shared this on my personal Facebook page.
How'd that do?
Let's see. Well, Gavin, you mentioned that this has you all over it, and
It does.
I'm assuming you smoked out IE today, trying to figure out to narrow this down. For the hamster was an overdrive.
I was busy running around today, but yes, I did come up with an answer.
Good. Let's see then. Friend of the program, Austin Fenn. I think I'd go for a 2000 GT on the Nürburgring.
Not
bad.
Not bad. It would take you forever.
Just to enjoy my
You
dream
would get
car.
your money's worth.
Exactly. On an awesome road for a long ass time. Or I'd go with Castrol Supra or an IMSA FD on Laguna Seca or Scuba and just drive it as fast as possible. There you go. Those are awesome choices.
Yes.
Dave Coons is a DB9 at Bathurst, and then comes right back. Now, does it have to be a car? I'd really like to launch a Victory at the Isle of Man.
Yes.
Damn right.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah.
God damn, Dave.
Fucking A, son.
Oh, my favorite Canadian.
Ah.
You, sir. You, sir, have swung on that.
Oh, and how? Whew.
Yeah. That one was the nosebleeds right there at the grandstands.
Can't
Yeah.
just softball that shit in there. Can't be throwing batting practice.
Nah, fam.
God damn.
Swing for the fences.
You're going to tee that shit up all day. So then Nicholas J. Stuckington IV. Okay, I answered in Drift, Utah, but I'm here to do my normal thing. The New York to L.A. Cannonball Run. The last crew that did it in 29 hours used a stealthy CL-55 that was beige as fuck with additional fuel tanks in the trunk. So if they crashed, they died a ball of fire instead of just a regular cute smashed up ball of metal. They were also getting ripped on those gasoline fumes.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, that makes sense. It's low key, will fly under the radar for most, super boring and all that, but I'd like to get a tiny bit more flair and go with an E39 M5. Probably needs to be black, but that blue color they have is fire.
Which is funny he says that because Ed Bolian, who beat the...
He's the dude who did it in the CL. 55.
He did it in the CL. He beat Alex Roy,
Yep.
who did it in the E39 M5 in that same blue.
Yep.
Which is it's just funny he just mentions that. And then he and I had a back and forth,
Yep.
good back and forth about
Good back and forth.
Ed
Productive
and
back and
Alex, and like those are crazy motherfuckers that I really want to have lunch with.
Right?
Yeah.
Except, Alex Roy, like, you would say the wrong thing and he would just, like, yell at you and storm off and leave you with the bill.
Well, he would. First of all, he would just put his scarf on, just like all, and then just like walk out, and then get in his Morgan,
Yeah.
his 3-wheeler.
Fucking hell.
God damn.
Still want to meet you.
I'm Facebook friends with him.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm jealous. I'm Facebook friends with plenty of cool people, but not necessarily of that level. Well, friends with Ryan Eversley. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Ryan. He's in Daytona right now. He's driving the number 69.
Nice.
Heart Racing NSX.
Hey.
Yep. So
They
yeah.
did that on purpose, didn't they?
that is the hashtag that got started instantly as soon as they posted that. So
Hashtag nice.
yeah, it's him, Sean Rahal, and a couple of just random engineers from Honda in Ohio
Yeah.
driving.
Uh-huh.
Like the Heart team is literally all just volunteers from Honda.
That's
Like,
rad.
That's not their job. They're just dudes who do this because they like it. So
Dope.
yep,
You boys want more beer?
I'm set. Do you want
Okay.
more pizza?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll take another slice of pizza.
I am good on both
Yeah, like
ends.
we're halfway through.
Oh damn!
Oh, only
Well-
halfway through pizza one.
Well, I think you guys are going to be going home with some leftovers.
I am okay with that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this weekend, so we've got the Daytona 24, which starts, Saturday, ends on Sunday. But I want to say it's Friday. We have the the Continental Tire Race, which is I believe a 6-hour race, and in that we're going to have local Darren Jorgensen. He's going to be in an Audi R8 LMS GT4.
Oh, rad.
Yeah. I was actually supposed to talk to him on Monday, but, old man got out of the hospital, so I needed to be at home for his return.
But that's okay, because he came home.
Exactly. So,
Bob's on the up and up.
Exactly, yeah. So, sorry, Darren, but we'll get back together when you get back from the other race that we'll talk about in a minute. So, and also DXDT, they're going to be running an AMG GT4. I think Mercedes just kind of said, fuck it, we're not going to make you say AMG GT, then GT3 or GT4. It's just AMG GT3 or AMG GT4. Makes it a lot better for us. So, yeah, they're going to be running an AMG GT4 in the Conti race as well. And then, like I said, friend of the program, Ryan Eversley, in the big race. Oh, and so Magnus went back to IMSA from World Challenge. They will be doing their live stream like they do, which is always hilarious. And perhaps this year we will see John Potter yet again struggle to open a can of soup. So, yeah. So that's happening all this weekend. Follow Magnus on their social media. They follow that shenaniganry. Follow Ryan Eversley. Follow the Hart Racing team. If you've got a few bucks, Ryan does the Cupid's Undie Run to end, I think it's neurocystic fibrosis. It's just something he does. Him and Andy Lally and a bunch of other people in Atlanta strip down to their underwear and then run around like idiots in an organized fashion. But, he's doing that, so go to his social media. He's got a link to his donation page, so, throw some money his way.
Super
good cause.
Rad. Super rad.
Good cause, good dude. And so the other race that Darren Jorgensen is doing is he is having his M4 GT4 shipped to Australia.
Oh?
For the Bathurst 12-hour.
Oh, snap.
Which is literally the next weekend after the Daytona 24.
Wow.
Damn.
Yup. So,
Must be nice.
Right? So, yeah, he's going to be racing in that. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out where that... I think Radio Le Mans is going to have that in live and sound and vision.
Oh.
Right? So, that's always a fun one to watch. If you can... Any way you can find to watch that race, because it starts before sunrise and then runs, through sunrise, throughout the day, and then ends at sunset.
Right.
Ish. So, it is quite insane to watch. It's fucking insane. The two races, the international races I say you want to watch, if you just want to see something fucking crazy, Bathurst 12-hour, and then the Bathurst 1000.
The 1000's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, it's the Virgin Australia Supercar Series cars, high horsepower, low downforce.
Real tight, a bunch of cars on track.
Dudes who are perfectly okay with playing bumper cars.
Yeah.
Fucking insanity.
I'll never understand that.
It's great, though.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. No argument here.
We don't need to... Oh, Dan Gurney's on the TV now. Rest in peace, buddy.
Rest in pepperonis.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, dude, it's fucking, like, the Bathurst 1000, Bathurst 12-hour. Those are the two international races I always say, like, if you just want to see some crazy-ass shit happen.
It's hockey, but with cars.
Exactly.
It's like, it's a fight and then a car race breaks out.
Well, it's like, the Bathurst 12-hour specifically, it's like a hockey game.
Yeah.
Except if some dudes commandeered the gazebos and were running around on those, and then some other guys, instead of using the hockey sticks, they're using, like, polo mallets. Things that are, like, 8 feet long, super heavy at one end, and really bendy, so they can really just fucking wind up and hit somebody.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, because it's GT3 cars, GT4 cars, and then a bunch of other, like, stuff that passes tech inspection. Like,
yeah.
So my kind of shit.
Kinda, yeah.
Right up your alley.
Yeah. Also, like the ADAC GT Masters stuff, like the Nürburgring 24, the N24.
Yeah.
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 You want to see a 30-year-old like fucking Capri go up against the latest GT3 hardware?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes. Yes. And yes.
Yeah. So there you go.
Perfect.
Indeed.
Well, do we want to go over our choices for car and road?
Let us.
Dave?
Oh, you want me to start?
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. All right. I had a really hard time trying to choose.
Okay.
Neither of my track choices are actually tracks. They're roads.
Yeah.
I originally was like, just right out the gate, I went straight to my number one thought, C6ZR1 Pacific Coast Highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you guys mentioned getting stuck behind a Winnebago, and I know that's entirely too possible. So,
It is
Yeah.
most likely, not just,
Yeah.
not even just possible.
so I'm going to go ahead and just come out of left field. Holden Monaro SS, and I want
Yep.
to drive the entire perimeter of the country of Australia.
Okay.
That should take you a while.
I'd get my money out of it.
You definitely would.
I'd probably get a bunch of tickets, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say like a Maloo, like some sort of ute.
Well,
I mean, I'd be okay with that. I just really like the Commodore SS.
Sure.
I mean, that's my flavor. And it'd have to be in that, like, really cool iridescent purple.
oh yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about like that deep blue, that super deep blue.
That's a close second right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick before we continue on, I forgot Chirp messaged me his choice.
Damn it, Mike.
I'm sorry, because then we quickly got on to other things. All right? Like, why we haven't called him yet.
We're
Oh
having
yeah,
technical
that needs to
difficulties,
happen.
Chirp.
That had to happen last week, didn't it?
Yeah, and then whatever. So,
Spice me with something different.
so here's his answer. Camping World Truck Series truck on Route 66.
Shit, why did I think of that?
Right?
Damn it.
Yeah, like,
God damn it, sure. Okay, see, this is why you're all the man.
yeah,
You
I mean,
are so much more man than I will ever be.
6-liter V8, 650 to 700 horsepower, 520 pound-feet of torque, 4 forward gears, rear-wheel drive, 3,400 pounds. You know,
It's singing my praises.
yeah.
God damn it.
And then his second, his other choice would be a stadium super truck, roughly along the Pan American Highway. Yeah,
Roughly.
roughly.
I like it.
Yup.
Going to be spending more time on the shoulder than anything, I take it.
Yeah, and then I pointed out that I was kind of terrified when he said he wanted to tell me his answer in private because I thought it was going to be, the horrifyingly dumb and scary things that he loves to send me. That he finds on Craigslist or OfferUp.
You really need to just start posting more of that in the Cam Shenanigans chat.
I mean,
Because I want to know.
that's every once in a while he'll just send me a real gem. Well, usually the stuff he sends me is not like crazy or whatever, but sometimes it has me shaking my head. But no. Yeah, I said I was expecting something horrifyingly stupid and dangerous, and his response was like just about anything in a Kamaz. Those giant fucking trucks
Yes.
that run the Perry Dakar.
Oh,
yeah.
The Dakar actually, I think, just ended.
It just ended. Carlos Sainz won.
Rad.
Yep. So good on him. Yeah. It's just then he doesn't need necessarily that to try to kill at least two of us. He just needs his Mustang or whatever he finds on Craigslist. And then the idea of throwing all of us in the back of an Elky came up.
I'm all right with it.
I mean, who doesn't want to fall to the back of that thing while it's doing the G-body shuffle?
Sign me up.
Yup. So, yeah, there we go. So there's Chirp out of the way.
Indeed.
All right, Gavin.
You went?
I have not gone, no.
Oh, okay. I'll go.
I read Chirp's.
So I had an idea, and then people started talking about how they get their money's worth, and now I kind of feel bad about my choice. I don't want to go with the Ring.
Nope.
Because that's a little, not to bash Aaron Van Hamiel. It seems a little cliche. I want a Singer 911 with the Williams 500 horsepower 4-liter ITB air-cooled.
God, I thought you said you didn't want to be cliche.
That's not cliche.
No, it's not a cliche. He's just reinforcing stereotypes.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And
Touche.
then I want to go like golden hour sunset from the top of the snake down to the beach.
All right.
Damn.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
and
it.
back up again. That was like my street preference. My race preference, I would have to say
Black.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna. My race dream would be the ring, and it would be Huracan Trofeo, Super
right.
Trofeo.
All right.
Huh.
Yeah. Because I already had a Porsche in there, so
Okay. All right. That's cool.
All right.
yeah.
Okay, cool. That works. Attaboy.
Mike.
All right. So I have a poster in the office, and it is Pikes Peak.
Oh, damn it!
See, now we need to like. So this is,
Can I change my?
so
can
well.
I-
So I mean, it's a road, but it's also a track.
It's a race.
Yeah. So like, so I'm existing in that gray area.
You double dipping son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Loopholes.
Yeah.
Loopholes on loopholes, son.
Damn right.
I actually
Fuck.
really enjoy Pikes Peak.
Yeah. Like, I would love to do Pikes Peak, but, I mean, I would like to do it in, like, a properly set up, like,
Yeah.
GT350.
Ooh.
Like, meant to do that. You know?
Say it again, but slower.
In a properly set up GT350.
Oh, sorry.
For the listeners at home, Gavin has just pissed himself.
For the listener at home, Gavin's going to try to wear some of my Fat Man pants home.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to actually say it again and slower.
I was going to.
He even said it in his daddy voice.
I know.
Oh, yes.
Fuck. I really love that car.
It even tried to kill you, and you still
Yeah.
love it.
I love it. Oh, my thumb is still like not fully. Like, there's still a little bit of numbness from time to time.
It's a constant reminder that while you think you may be able to get away, you will never escape.
You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
Okay.
Welcome to the Hotel GT350.
Yes,
Let us never do that again.
I
All right.
I'm cool with that.
So, and then I came up with a couple of other options depending on how we ruled on Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
So, if we were going to say,
I mean, Pikes Peak was a public road.
yeah,
It was a road to nowhere, but I mean,
it still is a road to nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
you still drive up there. So, like, if we were going to say, well, that's a road, then I was going to say, like, one of those fucking crazy, like, REMMIA 3-rotor FDs at Scuba. I know it's going to take me 3 or 4 minutes because I'm going to spin out at every goddamn turn.
Well, you know,
But whatever, it's going to be glorious. And then,
that's good.
yeah. And then if we, said that Pikes Peak was going to be a track, then it was going to be, I'm going to take a lightly modified DC2 Type R
Ooh.
up Little Cottonwood.
Hey.
Not bad.
Not bad, no. Like,
All right.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Can I change my answer to Fiat Multipla through the Starbucks drive-thru?
That you can. Oh,
And I'm changing my street to Singer 911 with Williams motor up Pikes Peak.
attaboy.
Damn.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Also at sunset.
Yeah, as it should be. Speaking of Fiats, another thing that pops up in my fucking price range,
500 a Barth.
I've seen one.
Okay.
So 500s.
500, like, sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
All
mean-
with the manual transmission.
The sports aren't bad.
I mean, that's
No.
the only way. I mean, there's still 100 horsepower, but that's the only way to have it.
Right? Yeah, so that was...
I mean, the sport was pop and lounge combined, so with nicer wheels.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they were not bad. I
No.
mean, until the Abarth came out, that was the car you wanted.
That was the sporty one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I approve.
yeah. So, I mean, that is an option.
Yeah.
So, I just find it weird what pops up in abundance in my price range.
Sure.
It is very interesting. It is
I don't know. I would almost recommend just pushing for an Abarth. I think that'd be rad.
I mean, it is...
If it's in your price range, man.
I mean, it is
No, I'm really gonna. I'm gonna start hammering home the Cooper thing.
the coupe. I
Me,
mean,
me
yeah.
and Dad are gonna team up on you.
Yeah.
because
I
he
mean-
got his car for a steal.
You should drive his and then see what you think.
I've kind of always wanted one,
Well, go for
and
it.
it's just I've kind of always wanted a GTI, and look what that did to me.
Yeah, but you bought the wrong GTI.
But
Yeah,
but
that's-
Let's be honest.
look
Let's-
at the buy-in difference
That's true.
between a Cooper S and a GTI.
I'm about 1/3 the price for the Cooper S, and this is they're saying on the Everyday Driver podcast he found his from a guy you could eat off his garage floor, and he had all the made. One of the ones I found, super clean car, original owners, garage kept. This is their other kind of fun car.
Perfect.
All the so I'm like
So you know
Manual
it's been
gearbox?
taken well care of.
manual gearbox.
How many miles?
Like under 100,000.
Oh.
Man, if there's not even 6 digits on it yet.
Yeah. Well, I don't see why you wouldn't go for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
well-
dude.
Well, we will swing by the bank tomorrow and see what we can do, and then we'll give them a call.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because again, this is all like I figure this is what my budget. The budget I've given myself is what I'm fairly confident I can get. I just need to confirm that and then be like, hey, can we do this?
Let's do a thing.
Yeah.
Let's do a deal thing.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
yep. And then also try not to get killed on insurance, because that's
Yeah, big money, no whammies.
damn right.
Are Mini Coopers big with insurance?
I don't think
I mean,
they
it's a
are.
two-door with a manual gearbox.
2-door manual gearbox, supercharged. Like it's a sportier.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But, I mean, to be fair...
Because that's such a crazy wild sports car.
I
Mini
mean, I guess
Cooper.
the only difference
Well-
between the Cooper and the GTI was your GTI was a 4-door.
GTI was a 4-door.
So, I mean, that
Yeah.
I can't imagine that killing it too much.
Well,
I mean, it's not killing it, but it's definitely
No.
adding to it.
no. Well, I also talked to right after I sold the GTI. They asked what I was looking at, and I told them, I was looking at TSXs at the time, and the guy, just kind of quoted me, and he's like, "Well, it would be like, oh yeah, that's
Not saving money.
that's not much at all. That's
No.
You might as well put that $6 back into some other option that's going to help you out later.
yeah." So
You could buy some Bitcoin with that.
slowly but surely, build that time machine we all need.
Give me that shit coin, dog.
Oh,
You
yeah.
saw that video I posted
Yeah,
today?
that was good.
Fuck.
That was good.
Yeah.
Did you see my robe?
Did you read the articles?
But the articles. Everyone's going to get rich. Shitcoin, bruh.
Shitcoin, bruh. Did you read the articles?
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Now we're just getting all crazy.
Suddenly
Yes.
everybody's giving a TED talk on Bitcoin.
Oh, Jesus.
Kill me now.
I'm going to change my answer again. I want an HSV Maloo at Pikes Peak
Yes.
with the tailgate down.
Yes.
For maximum speed.
Exactly. And a kangaroo killer brush guard up front.
Damn right.
God, just imagine a Singer 911 though, with 500 horsepower.
But
4
HSV
liter.
Maloo with a brush guard and the tailgate down.
Did you watch the Petrolicious just did a thing on a Singer 911?
I am
It
not.
was
No.
they called it the Indiana car.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well,
that,
you know what
that
I'm
guy,
looking for.
like, he's like, I'm gonna daily drive this. I'm gonna drive the pants off it. I'm gonna drive the wheels off it.
Okay.
Good.
I'm like,
I want to, yeah. Round of applause.
This
Exactly.
all for you,
man
buddy.
deserves an award.
Damn right.
Yeah, like that Canadian guy that drove that Turbo 930 to like, what was it, like 600,000 miles or something like that?
What?
Huh?
You guys don't remember that?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I thought we touched on it on a previous
I
episode.
know of someone who drove their like 930 turbo body to like 250K, and he would go like camping in it, and he always carried a Bowie knife under the driver's seat. But
That's radical.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
Damn.
dude's a badass.
Fucking
Yeah,
hey,
sounds
man.
like it. I want to shake that man's hand.
Yeah,
Right.
he joined us for 50 years at 9/11.
Cool. Rad.
For one of the things. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, super cool. Super cool.
Yeah, man. Well,
So I guess that's it.
that is indeed it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. I mean,
this has been a very full episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think-
I'd say this went pretty well.
Yeah, we did
Resounding
Covered-
success.
covered some things.
Talked about some stuff.
Eventually got the sponsor plug in there.
Hey, Steady broke.
Damn right.
Go check him out.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep.
Hit us up on all of our various social medias. We're at CamAutoMag. And then mailbag at camautomag.com.
And you can also slide into our DMs on all of our social medias.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, Professor doesn't have a question for you this week.
Nope.
My only request is that you write in something good.
Yeah.
And
Professor,
if you write
give
in
him some homework.
yeah, if you write in something good, maybe we'll make it the question next week before we record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do some thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody's got an idea bouncing around in the dome piece.
Yeah.
So spit it to us.
There you go.
Mailbag at camautomag.com.
That's all we ask.
Indeed.
Yep.
Also, if you are a company owner or if you work for a franchise and you'd be willing to sponsor the Cam Automag Camcast,
Looking at you, Marcos.
Yeah.
The
Marco's
unofficial
Pizza,
pizzas.
the unofficial sponsor, yes.
Or local breweries.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wasatch.
Wasatch.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Epic.
All kinds.
Anybody with money at this point.
Really.
I mean, even if you've got bathtub hooch, I'd let you sponsor the show.
Hooch is hooch.
There we
I'm
go.
just saying.
If Dave can drink it and he doesn't go blind, passes the test.
That's a high bar.
It really is.
I mean, I like my dark beers. But
Yeah.
if
I
it
like
tastes
them too.
if it tastes like pine sol or looks like motor oil, I might pass.
It passed the first test. I didn't go blind.
Now, whether or not I get my stomach pumped, you guys will have to wait and see until next time. But hey, we're doing all right so far. I can
There
still
we
see, at least out of one eye.
There we go.
All right, kids.
Hit us up on YouTube. We got some stuff
we are
up
on
there.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep trying to edit the car show video, and it's just kind of.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
The car show was. I mean,
Yeah.
so there was the car I chose for my little game was Lexus trotted out an LC 500, and on a little placard it says the car starts at $92,000,
Okay.
making it by far the most expensive thing on the floor. Like on the main show floor.
Yeah, because all their exotics are held outside.
Yep.
And the GTRs weren't there. There weren't any Porsches or BMWs.
BMW was there.
Really?
Yeah, BMW was
They
there.
haven't been there for a while.
They pop in. Well, no, they've been there for a little bit.
Have they?
Yeah, but it's mostly just like, oh, like here's like this year they had an M2 and an M3, and then a 3 Series and a 4 Series, and then SUVs.
Of course.
Yeah. So,
Of course.
Interesting.
yep. Yeah, but things I found that were far cheaper and probably a bit more fun to drive than that LC 500. There was new Raptor.
Oh.
Stinger GT, like top of the marks Stinger GT. There was the Jaguar wagon,
Oh, like the F-Type wagon or whatever?
not the F-Type wagon. It was like the
Oh.
whatever, like the XF shooting brake or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
yeah, red with the red interior.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, that was great.
Yes, please.
Well, black
Yes, please.
interior, but red.
Nah,
Yeah.
red interior.
No, the red interior was glorious.
You know
Don't
you
shake
want
your
it.
head at me. Come on.
You know
I
you
can't.
want it.
I
Don't
can't.
I'm pushing this mirror at you pretty hard, buddy. Just pick up the straw. Let's see. There was that was there. Oh, there was like a new Discovery that had a lift on it. Knobbly tires.
Land Rover?
Yeah, Land Rover.
Wait, and that wasn't $92,000?
The sticker said it was sold, and it sold for like 78.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, I swear, the last time I was at the auto show, I swear Audi had brought out their A7, and I want to say they had a well-optioned is either an A7 or an S7 on the floor, and it was like 110 or 120.
Well optioned would have been the S7. What was the last time you went, Dave?
Oh, like 2014, 2015?
The last time I went was 2012.
Wow.
The last time I went, they still had that orange R8 V10
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spider, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, and then they went outside and tried to talk myself into an Infinity, but I couldn't get over the fact that I was staring at the same gauge cluster that I was in the Altima that I'm driving right now.
It's different, isn't it?
No,
Marginally.
it's the exact same damn thing. It's just different lighting. Like, it's more red. The Altima's white. The Infinity has slight red tinting to the lighting on the gauge, but it's like same.
What Infinity was this?
It was a Q60, like the
coupe?
Yeah, I sat in the coupe and I sat in the sedan.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because,
No, it is like the exact same gauge cluster as you would see in like an Altima or a Rogue.
that's a shame.
Right? Everything else, awesome, but then it's like the thing that I'm getting all of my really vital information from,
Yeah.
straight up Nissan. Like bargain bin Nissan.
Man, so basically one of my complaints about E46 M3s,
Yeah.
it literally looks and feels inside like
That base
a
325.
323.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they were just saying.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Although I will say my favorite thing that I cited at the show, Alfa Romeo Stelvio.
Yes.
White. Red leather interior.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
I could get behind that.
55 grand. That was
Not
like
bad.
2 or 3 grand more than the Giulia Q4,
I'd much rather have that.
the Stelvio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Q4.
No.
Not.
No, it was. So, yeah, there you have it. You might not see the video because every time I go to do it, it's like, oh, by the way, this is the time I had to go see my dad in the hospital. So,
Aw.
it's a weird reminder. Also, I don't like staring at myself or
Do you
hearing
want me to
myself
edit
talk.
that? Or
If you really want to,
Okay.
you can go crazy with it.
Okay.
He is kind of the guy that does that.
I mean,
I just did a couple things lately. Vinny got a new GTR. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Yeah, I mean, we may have told the folks about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to take that
Yeah,
up
he-
immigration in the fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I bet.
Yep.
And he's now full stage 2,
Yep.
which is just south of 700 wheel at sea level.
So that's quite the mental whip.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And yeah, he got all new intakes and downpipes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Sounds very
And
nice.
Vinny is a man of tasteful modifications.
Yes,
I
it
want
is.
to do a driving experience with that car.
Yes.
That would be fun.
Yep.
Super cool.
Yeah.
So
Vinny,
we'll be...
hit us up.
Yeah.
Son.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so yeah, there you go. Find us on social media. Check out the website. Hit us up on YouTube.
Mailbag, camautomac.com.
Subscribe to us on Google Play, Apple Podcasts.
Spotify.
We're on Spotify now.
That's dope.
Wherever it is, like, subscribe, comment, review, what have you.
Do you know how to review on Spotify?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Whatever. You people out there know how to do this stuff.
Yeah.
We're just haphazardly and
We just-
sketchily providing you something to listen
We
to.
just make the shit. I just work here.
Yeah. We're all just working. We're just kicking this potato around the room, man. Nobody's accepting ownership of this.
Nah.
Nah. Oh, no.
Not my style.
Yes.
That's great. And again, one more shout out to Steady Broke Clothing.
Yep.
Yes.
For the third time.
Yes.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. SteadyBroke.com. Put a bunch of shit in your cart, and then use coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout. Save 15% on your entire order.
Nice.
Indeed.
That's way better than saving 15% on your car insurance by switching to Geico.
Yeah. Because they're just going to fuck you over and keep raising you, like, stealthily raising your rates. So 6 months from now, you're paying another $50 a month.
Damn, there's some spice on that one.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
Yep. Anyway, on that bombshell.
All right, well, good night, everybody. We'll
All
see
right.
you
On
next
that
week.
terrible disappointment.
Whatever it is. Good night, everybody.
All right, so how about them Red Sox?
No.
I don't like sports ball.
No.
Go away.